get the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Full connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Herbert. He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 2.
Herbert going to change the play here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man is Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Herbert.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Make some good calls, offense.
Ray. 59. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Will Disley, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Levis to throw it. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Back to throw, it's Levis. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3rd and 5. Levis back to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 5. Gonna run again here with Pollard. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Levis throwing for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And Levis going to change the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. He completes it to Boyd. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Levis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd and 2. They'll run left with Pollard. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
The Folks' kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
5-9.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Levis sets up to throw here.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now Levis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Levis looking to throw.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Levis, he's going to audible to something else. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here's Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 16.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now it's Herbert. Johnston on the quick slant. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Herbert now. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw here, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU most. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Throwing now, here's Levis. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here comes second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Herbert. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. A big play looming on third down. Throwing, Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, 15 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now Herbert. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On third down, it's Pollard. Down the left sideline. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This is 1st and 10. Herbert. Short throw to Disley. Unable to corral him. He fights through. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Herbert to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down.
Our last chance.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. Levis to throw it. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw, it's Levis. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Get in the end zone, fellas. Let's control the trenches. Roll it, fellas.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Do this. Yeah, we can do it.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses.